Some people struggle to say no, not because they are weak, but because somewhere along the way they learned that saying yes keeps them safe. For many, this pattern starts in childhood. If love, praise, or attention were given only when they behaved well, stayed quiet, or met expectations, they may have learned that approval equals survival. Saying no might have led to conflict, disappointment, or withdrawal of affection. Over time, the brain links refusal with danger and agreement with security. At the core of this behavior is the fear of rejection. Humans are wired for connection. Being excluded from a group once meant real physical danger. Even today, the brain processes social rejection in areas similar to physical pain. So, when someone asks for a favor, even if it's inconvenient or overwhelming, the thought of disappointing them can trigger anxiety. Saying yes becomes a quick way to avoid that discomfort. Another powerful factor is identity. Some people see themselves as the reliable one, the helper, or the strong friend. Their self-worth becomes tied to being needed. When they imagine saying no, it feels like they are betraying who they are. They worry others will see them as selfish or uncaring. So they keep agreeing, even when it costs them time, energy, and peace of mind. People-pleasing is also reinforced by social norms. Many cultures reward politeness, agreeableness, and sacrifice, especially in certain roles. Being accommodating is praised, while setting boundaries can be labeled as rude or difficult. Over time, constantly prioritizing others becomes automatic. The word no feels sharp, heavy, almost forbidden. There is also the discomfort with conflict. Some individuals grew up in environments where arguments were intense, unpredictable, or emotionally unsafe. To avoid triggering tension, they learned to smooth things over, give in, and keep the peace. As adults, even minor disagreements can feel threatening. Saying yes becomes a strategy to maintain harmony, even if it creates internal resentment. Guilt plays a major role too. When someone asks for help, the mind immediately jumps to worst-case scenarios. What if they really need me? What if I'm being selfish? This exaggerated sense of responsibility makes it difficult to separate empathy from obligation. They feel accountable for other people's feelings, as if declining a request directly causes harm. Over time, this pattern can lead to burnout. Constantly saying yes drains emotional and physical energy. Resentment builds quietly. The person may feel unseen or taken for granted, yet still struggle to change the pattern. The habit of self-sacrifice becomes so ingrained that they barely pause to check what they actually want. Learning to say no requires more than confidence. It requires rewiring deep beliefs. It means understanding that boundaries do not equal rejection, that disagreement does not equal abandonment, and that self-respect is not selfishness. It involves tolerating the discomfort of someone else's disappointment without rushing to fix it. For many, the first step is awareness. Noticing the pause before automatically agreeing. Asking, do I truly have the capacity for this? Recognizing that every yes to someone else is a no to something else. Rest, priorities, personal goals. Saying no is not about pushing people away. It is about protecting your time, energy, and well-being. It is about building relationships based on honesty rather than silent obligation. And for those who have spent years believing their value comes from constant agreement, even a small, gentle no can feel like reclaiming a piece of themselves.